Heartless mom forces 7-year-old to walk 8 miles to school alone. Bro, 8 miles?
On Tuesday, April 2nd of 2024, a distressing incident unfolded in Craighead County when a 7-year-old boy was found walking.
There's no way you make your child walk 8 miles to school. Where do you live to be 8 miles away from your school? I think I was only like maybe four at most.
Walking alone miles from home. A concerned citizen alerted authorities after
That's a
the
long
child,
way.
attempting to reach Valley
Yeah,
View
live in,
School,
like,
appeared at his farm shop on Craighead Road 457.
Farm shop? Yeah, they gotta live in the middle of nowhere.
The boy explained that he had missed the school bus that morning and was
Ohio or
afraid of getting
something.
into trouble at home if he didn't make it to school. Valley View School was over 7 miles away, making the boy's journey.
He missed his bus and he was scared of what would happen if he didn't make it to school on time.
Both dangerous and alarming. When Deputy Lloyd Norman arrived on the scene, the child recounted how he had been sent to bed without supper the night before as
Oh nah.
punishment. He also revealed that he was responsible
Punishment for not making it to school in time after the same thing happened? He didn't make it to school in time because his mom made him walk 7 miles to school. And then she sent him to bed with no supper after he walked 7 miles.
His own alarm, waking up, and getting ready for school on his own because, in his words, she wasn't going to.
He had to redo it the next day.
He was further disturbed to learn that the boy had not eaten breakfast that morning.
Oh nah. She trying to make him walk 7 miles to school on an empty stomach after telling him, "You missed that bus. I ain't taking you to school. You gonna have to walk." You know how far away the school is from your house?
Good morning.
How are you?
It's not raining.
No, got a little shower a while ago, but other than that, I think that's all we got.
How you doing, buddy? Where you live at? Say what?
Bad, come here, bad.
Oh, it's okay. You can't remember?
That kid don't even know where he's at right now. He was just walking, probably about to pass out while he's walking. I don't know what time of year it is, but right now it's summer. It's probably a while ago. You know how body cam videos are. But he was probably about to pass out. Some random dude he's like, "Hey kid, where you going?" He said, "School." Dude was probably like, "What school you going to?" And then the kid said the name of the school. He's like, "That's a long way away. And you're just walking alone? This is a little kid." He told him, "Come over here, man." He called the cops.
And I am going to my school.
You're going to school?
Do you know where Valley View is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going there.
I do. I'm here to help you this morning, okay?
I was feeding.
Making a 7-year-old walk to school is literally like,
Come
that's
by
one of the
side
most
barn.
insane things you could ever
There's supposed to be
do.
somebody here, you know. Now look, this little guy. He says he's missed the bus.
Okay.
Mom told him he had to go to school.
Where's your mama at?
I don't know what.
Is she at home?
Yeah, but I don't know what road.
Man, he don't even know where he live. He get told walk to school. He knows the route to go to school, but he don't know where he lives. If he had to walk back home, he probably wouldn't know the way. He probably just take the bus back home, or sometimes his mom come and pick him up. Maybe like one time out of the year, because you see how she acts.
See, I can't figure out which bus driver runs this route. Not a whole lot of kids ride it.
I know his address. We're fixing to go over here in a minute. Did you talk to your mom this morning?
No,
The cops say he knows the address.
I got in trouble, and my mom said today you have
The
to
cops
wake
been there
up,
before.
on your catch the bus. If you don't, you should maybe like. Now, she doesn't want me to just, she said,
Man, this is actually so fucked up. This kid can barely even string together a sentence. And, like, he has to walk 7 miles to school?
and
8 miles, my bad.
like, I got in trouble last night, and then she said, hey, go to sleep. I won't set your alarm clock, and she'll.
Nah, she set him up, bro. He's literally 7. She told him, go to sleep. I'm not setting your alarm clock. If you don't wake up on, I'm not setting your alarm clock. I'm not waking you up. If you don't wake up on time and you miss the bus, walk to school. I'm not taking you. After he didn't eat the night before. What type of setup is that?
Like, wake me and say goodbye.
Okay, so you had to get yourself up today? Did you sleep in your bed last night? Inside the house?
See, at first he told me he'd been out all night, and then he started, and I thought, man, he's been out all night.
Was you outside last night?
No, I can't remember.
What?
Okay. But you slept in your own bed last night? You had blankets and covers and everything? Did you set your alarm?
My mom always do that, but she didn't.
Do you know how to set your alarm? So no alarm was set and you got up a little late? Okay.
Said his mom's name was Hawkins.
No, I can't remember.
You can't remember your mama's name? You just call her mama? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to take you with me and we're going to go back to your house for a minute, okay? And then
I can't really know where my house.
I know where it's at.
Where?
Yeah, this officer knows where the house is at. This officer must be normal around the area, and this probably happened before. Like, something's probably happened with this mother and her child before.
And then we will check on getting you to school, okay?
My mom just want me to go to school.
Okay.
Because she just want me to go to school because she loves me, but she wants me to go to school.
Okay. Well, we're going to make sure you get to school, but we're going to go talk to her real quick too, okay?
Can you just talk to her?
Did you eat breakfast this morning or anything?
Man, this kid is terrified of his mom. That's how you know this is a terrible mother. Because this cop said, alright, well, we're going to go talk to her. And he's like, can you just go talk to her?
Okay.
He's literally
Are you
terrified
hungry?
of his own mother.
Alright. Did you eat supper last night? You didn't eat last night either?
She said you're not gonna eat supper, and she said you just eat to stay in your room for all night.
Okay.
And I just been doing my homework.
What did you get in trouble for?
Can't remember, it was a long.
Man, he doesn't even know what he got in trouble for. He couldn't eat supper. He had to sit in his room all night doing homework.
Oh, you can remember. Was you being loud or something? Or not picking up a mess? Or running around?
Maybe.
Being a boy?
Maybe just leaving my brother on the trampoline, and this is the story because she just didn't let me tell the story. She just said, and I was crying my little brother, and then I was gonna get the cat, but I got distracted, and cause like the neighbor come home and I wanted to, because she don't let me pick it up and I was gonna bring it to my brother.
And you left your brother on the trampoline. How old's your brother, you know?
And my friend Noah was watching, and he
How old's your brother?
2.
2.
And then Noah maybe got off the trampoline.
Bro, don't tell me. So, from what I just gathered, it was very hard to understand him, but it sounded like his mom wanted him to do something, and then he forgot that she wanted him to do something, and then he remembered while he was on the trampoline with his little brother. That's some typical child activity. You forget stuff, and then at random time you remember. He remembered it. He goes to do it. He gets caught doing it. In the act while he's doing it, he left his little brother outside on the trampoline. His mom sees he left him outside on the trampoline. Now, she went off talking about, whatever. No supper tonight. Go to your room.
All right. Well, come with me. We're going to run to your house real quick. Okay?
I want to just go to school because my mom don't want me to. She want me to go to school. So
Okay. Well, come with me then.
Are you going to go to school?
Say what? I'll be back in a second.
Are you going to go to school?
In a minute. Get up there and have a seat. Give me just a second, okay? I'm gonna go talk to this guy up here, okay? I'm gonna get your information real quick.
See, I don't know Hawkins around here. He said that his bus comes down this road. But see, I don't know if he lives down, like I said, down.
I got the address up there, but I don't know what it is.
First he told me he'd been out all night, and I'm like, why have you been out all night, you know? Then he says, well, it was kind of dark and I missed the bus. But at first he wouldn't tell me anything. He was scared, I think.
Yeah.
You know? And he was just like, please just take me to school. And I'm like, I can't just take you to school, buddy, because,
You did the right thing calling us.
you know,
There's actually a family at their house right now trying to figure out where he's at.
What? There's a family at their house trying to figure out where he's at.
So they don't know that he's over here. But
this may be them.
Whose family?
we'll go from there.
There you go.
How you doing? Yep.
Okay, so my
His
wife
friend's
called.
family?
We stay in
Some random family? A neighbor?
457.
Yep.
It's our neighbor's kid. She was driving down
Neighbor.
this morning. She called the police, and she picked him up. He was walking. She took him back home, and she's been up there beating on the mom's door, trying to get him to come to the door. She said the kid went around to the back of their house and he disappeared. And she opened up the door, she yelled inside. We've called her cell phone, we've messaged her on Facebook.
Door's unlocked though.
Door's unlocked. She's up there at my house. My wife's freaking the fuck out. She's like, I don't know if this kid's in the house. And I was like, honey, I'm driving here to the house. She said, there's a cop down here, and I see a kid on the porch. I said, let me ride back down here, make sure he didn't head back. She said that his mom was going to get really angry if he didn't make it to school.
That's what he
And he's trying to walk to Valley View.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, you're not walking to school, kid.
Right.
Well,
So-
he told me that he's done it a couple times.
Well, they're right next door to us. I'm at 116 CR 457, and their house is right directly next door.
Well, we're fixing to head over there.
Okay. I'm gonna call
Thanks,
my
sir.
wife too, man. My like I don't know where this kid's at. She's like, I don't
What
know.
type of sound was that?
Pulled up. See, I guess he thought he saw this vehicle and thought, you know, and I just seen him come back past the side and pull it up. You know.
You ready?
I'm not sure.
I'll follow you over.
Okay.
16 to 40.
Good. Yeah, 10-4. We're fixing to head over to his address right now. I'll be right back, okay, buddy?
Okay, they're here.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Here, you want something to drink real quick, bud? You got anything to eat? You got anything to munch on?
Yeah, I
Go
got
ahead.
You said you're getting late supper or breakfast this morning.
some beef jerky. I don't know if you want it.
You want some beef jerky?
You do?
They say he's got a 2-year-old brother, is what he told me down there.
Yeah, he's got.
He was all the way down there by the landfill. He walked that far?
Yeah, well, I picked him up and I brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the neighbors.
Whenever I was, because he opened the door
That's
and
the
I didn't
same
go in,
dude
but I
that was
yelling
down
for
there.
him. And he walked around the house, so I thought he went in the back. And I've been yelling for him, and I can't get him to come to the door. Well, I know why. I don't know how he went past me.
He said Mama's going to be really mad if he didn't make it to school.
Yeah, that's what she said too. I told her, I said, don't leave until you find out somebody's okay, man.
Man, everybody in the neighborhood
Well,
know
we'll keep
that
him in here for now so
that
he don't run
mom,
off.
she's not fit for raising children.
No? Who else is in the house? Your baby brother? How old's your baby brother?
One's 3, one's 2.
You don't know where your mom's at? You haven't seen her today? What about your dad?
His baby brother's in the house. He doesn't know where his mom's at. Bro,
You haven't seen him either?
Does he live here?
What's your dad's name? Nick? What's your last
where
name?
is she at?
Huh? Hawkins?
Okay.
You want to grab a thing with us?
He said he got in trouble last night, and they sent him to bed with no supper. Told him he was going to bed and setting his own alarm, getting up and going to school on his own. They wouldn't wake him up, so he got up this morning late on his own, missed the bus, and his mom told him last night if he missed the bus, he'd be in trouble. So he started walking.
You can't be walking by yourself, buddy. That's scary. Traffic and cars and...
All right, we're fixing to go clear this house.
Hey,
We'll be right back, okay?
okay? You want to grab it on piece of this? There you go. Yeah, I'm going to try to make
The officer wouldn't let him. He wouldn't let him keep that jerky.
contact with her. He was starving.
I don't have any statement for him if you want her to fill out a statement.
We got on Facebook and she was active online. We were sending her messages and then she just went offline.
We're going to get you to fill out a statement here in a little
That
bit.
man was thinking,
Let's see if we can...
I ain't about to let this kid have all my jerky. This is my work jerky.
Nobody came in there, but she said there is a guy that lives here. But they didn't know his name or number, but she's got her phone number. But
Well, we're fixing to scare the shit.
can you run me through his name only?
We're fixing to scare the hell out of somebody.
Huh?
So we're fixing to scare the hell out of somebody. Sheriff's office.
The front door is just unlocked.
The deputy, concerned for the boy's welfare, took him back to his home but received no response from the mother, 33-year-old Amber Nicole Thompson. Deputies entered the house through an unlocked door, discovering 2 other young boys aged 2 and 3 asleep, along with Thompson, who was found sleeping in one of the bedrooms.
Sheriff's office.
Sheriff's Department!
Kid in the bedroom right there sleeping.
Hey, buddy. Sheriff's office!
Another kid.
Hey, buddy. Hey, the police. Sheriff's office!
What does this lady got going on? She got one kid sleeping in one room, another kid sleeping in another room. She got a bunk bed in here, but there's only one more kid. So where is there another kid?
Clear.
Clear? Hey, buddy, where's your mom? Where at? Where's your mom at?
They're on the street.
Huh? Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Hey, stay in there, buddy.
Here, go back to your room.
Sheriff's office! Sheriff's Department! Sheriff's office!
When confronted, Thompson dismissed the seriousness of the situation, stating that it wasn't her problem if the boy walked to school, as she believed he was old enough.
It's not her problem. Ma'am, your child is 7 years old and you expect him to walk 8 miles to school with no food.
To handle himself.
Hello, Sheriff's Department.
Sheriff's office.
No food,
How
no
you doing?
beverages.
How are y'all?
I'm trying to figure out why your kid's walking down the road by the landfill on his own.
Who? Which kid?
Your 7-year-old.
We
I
got
don't
him.
know why.
He said you told him to get up and go to school on his own this morning.
He got in a lot of trouble last night, and he got an alarm for Easter.
Well, he missed the bus, and he's
Well, he
scared of
shouldn't-
you, so
He's
he
scared of me.
took it amongst himself to walk all the way down by the landfill.
Talking about, he's scared of me. Yeah, he's terrified. We seen how he was acting over at the other place. He was saying, can you talk to my mom alone? I don't want to talk to her.
He's scared of me. Okay. I mean, he can be scared.
When he comes back home, I hope somebody else gets custody of the children, because if he comes back home to this, he's cooked.
Scared of me all he wants. He needs to be scared of me.
He can be scared of me all he wants. He needs to be scared of me.
I'm his parent. That's my
Okay.
job.
You got any ID on you, ma'am?
My husband actually has it. He has my ID and my social. He had to take it to an attorney's office for some things.
See, I think this is something that some parents get misconstrued. You know, I'm not a parent myself, but there's being scary and being authoritative, two different things. See, you can be somebody that's authoritative and your authority is scary. But just being scary, that's not gonna do much.
For our business.
Okay, well,
What's your first name?
Amber Thompson. I know my ID. I know my DL number by heart.
What'd he get in trouble for?
Who?
Your son.
He purposefully left his 2-year-old brother on a trampoline in the backyard by the pond because he thought he just flat out said he wanted to be mean and left him on there by himself.
What's your birth date?
8/22 of 90.
So you think it's,
He also yelled at
you
a
said
teacher.
92?
90. He also yelled at a teacher. He also lied to me when he got home about what happened at school that day. So I've got these patches on my face. He also yelled at a teacher, and then he tried to hide his report card before when he got home. It's been a whole mess of stuff.
He did all this stuff because he's terrified of you. And you reinforce his terror.
Lately.
Okay.
Good
He
job.
also,
Did he get to eat supper last night? Because he told us
no,
he was.
last night he did not get to eat supper. That's the first time that has ever happened. Ever.
Okay.
But when he left his 2-year-old brother because he said he wanted to go play with a cat,
Yep.
and he left one of my other babies on a trampoline.
But with you being an adult, you can't expect a 7-year-old
yes, I
to.
can.
Oh yes, I can. A 7-year-old cannot hold that responsibility. Period. What do you mean? This is your responsibility. You're the guardian.
To give his full
When I
attention
tell-
to a
when he
2-year-old
said-
kid.
Yes, I can. When he says,
All right.
I want to play outside
Well,
with my brother.
come out front with us real quick.
I have 2 other babies that are sleeping.
Yeah, we don't welcome up.
they're not sleeping now because we had to come in to find you, okay? And,
Hey, don't need to lose your side touch with me. I'm being very kind. I'm a mother with 3 boys, and I'm doing everything I can do. Where are my babies?
well, we're over in there. He's out in the police people outside, okay? And we don't have an attitude.
Y'all do. Y'all are both lit. Y'all are tuning in, and I'm doing just calm down. I'm doing everything y'all want to do. You can't get a bit of an arrogant attitude
Well,
about
I'm
me.
a police officer.
You don't need to have it just because you're a cop.
Okay, well, listen, man, we can just take you to jail for
For
child
what?
endangerment.
I didn't do anything.
You let an 8-year-old get all the way across town. That's a problem. So don't
That's
say
not
that we
my
have an attitude.
problem.
No, listen, you've talked this whole time.
Ugh.
Don't say we have an attitude when your 8-year-old is walking down the street and we
Okay.
can't get a hold of you. Okay?
Okay.
It's a problem. The kid is starving right now. I had to feed
He's
him
not
beef jerky because
starving.
You just
He's not starving. You just said he didn't eat last night, and he's currently walking 8 miles to school. What do you mean?
said he didn't eat supper last night.
No, he didn't.
He hasn't had breakfast either.
Yes, he did. He had breakfast this
He
morning.
said he hadn't even seen you this morning.
No, that was what he was told to do this morning. This is the first time
You
this
expect a
has
7-year-old to
absolutely-
be an adult on his own? Are you serious?
This is absolutely the first time this has ever happened for him to have to wake
You just
up.
hang tight up here.
This is absolutely the first time this has ever happened. She's lying out her ass right now. It's the first time she got caught doing it.
Here. Just hang tight up here. I'm fixing to call the child services.
Oh yeah, they're calling child services. Hopefully, the father or something gets custody.
No, I'll get it if I need it.
You know, I typically don't like child services, but I think this right here is a perfect case where they need to be involved. Because
Do you have any witness statement for me?
No, that's what I asked you for.
I got that one.
40 dispatch.
Thompson was promptly arrested and taken to the Craighead County Detention Center. The State Department of Human Services was called to the
she was charged for endangering welfare of a minor, first-degree risk of death, physical injury,
residence, where they discovered bruises on the
She got
3-year-old boy's
$5,000
face,
bond.
arms, back, and buttocks. Thompson's husband admitted to spanking the child 3 times for lying. District Judge David Bowling charged Amber Nicole Thompson with second-degree domestic battery of a child under 12, a Class C felony, and first-degree endangering the welfare of a minor, a Class D felony. Thompson's bond was set at $50,000.
She got 2 felonies and got $50,000 bond. She got to pay $5,000. That's tough. And all she would have had to do was just treat her child nice. All this stemmed from him leaving the 2-year-old on the trampoline, which wasn't even his responsibility in the first place. He's 7. How is a 7-year-old responsible for a 2-year-old?